Hello and welcome to another episode of Tank of Salt, and as you can tell by the title, my sump is a mess. As you can see, I'll give you a quick update on the tank. Everybody is very happy, very healthy. I've got another little fish upstairs in quarantine at the minute that I should be able to add in a couple of weeks. He's looking good. New coral, looking healthy. Some coral starting to grow off some pieces of rock that I had. I didn't even know there was a coral on there. I chucked him in and he's starting to grow. I've also got, I don't know if anybody can see this, but under this coral here, I've got some sort of yellow. I think it's a sponge, but if anyone can identify that for me, that'd be brilliant. I believe it to be a sponge. Anyway, under here is a complete mess. Excuse the filter socket, needs changing. But, oh dear. As you can see, it's a mess. Cables everywhere. So let me just give you a quick talk through what I've got going on here. I've got my overflow coming down here into a filter socket that's currently overflowing, which needs changing out. I have a bag of carbon here, some crushed coral and some live rock in there, some chaeto algae there. But there is hair algae growing everywhere. Now down here, I'm just letting it grow. I'm not doing anything. I'm just letting it all grow off this little grow light I got here. It just clips onto the back. So in this chamber here, I have, as you can see, the big UV sterilizer I've just installed. The only reason I've installed this such a big sterilizer is because I already had it. I wouldn't necessarily have bought one so big. But at the minute, it's just sort of put in place in a very awkward place. So I do need to sort of tidy it up down here and put it in a more convenient place. So I have my little hang-on skimmer that's doing a fantastic job as always. It's just been emptied, pulling out lots of dirt. Down here I have my auto top off with my 2 float switches, and you can see just there at the back in the bottom right corner there's a small wooden block, and that's because I do use the bubbling method when the lights go off to help keep my tank nice and clean. Back to this small refugium I've got down here. Now, as you can see, there's all sorts growing in here. You see it all moving around. Lots of copepods, lots of life, some snails growing down here. This worries me a little bit. This is Aptasia starting to grow on the rock. I've got some, I believe, feather dusters growing on the bag of carbon. I believe they're feather dusters. In the main display, I have feather dusters. You can see that. Oh, if it'll focus. Sorry. There you go. You can see them feather dusters growing there. But yeah, I just wanted to show you, if you your sump can get very messy very quick. I did try to keep everything organised, but the amount of stuff I run on this tank, it's a little bit chaotic down here for such a small sump, for such a small tank really. But yeah, everything seems to be doing well. Everybody seems to be nice and healthy. Happy. Corals all seem to be doing well. Power head's very good. This big one at the back, the vortex pump is it? I find it's too powerful for this tank. Way too powerful. So I actually run I run this guy in reverse, and it's a lot less powerful in reverse. I find that when it's